Okay, in this video, we are making this right here, a DIY mini Home Depot custom lumber cart. Might need to workshop that name. I saw this video on social media the other day and thought this was a brilliant idea, but there was no how-to video. And if you're like me and want to do something, you go to YouTube. So this is me helping you if you're looking to make a little lumber cart for when you go to Home Depot with your kids. I've added a link in the description that gives you very detailed plans, and then you can follow along using those plans while you watch the video, and it's gonna be a seamless process. The one thing I ask, before you download the plans, do me a favor and subscribe. It'd mean the world to me. Thank you so much. Okay, now that you have the plans and you've subscribed, let's get going. First things first, I just want to show you what we'll be building here. I finished one by myself, and I'll put it here to the side, and then I'll show you how to construct it. First, grab 4 of the L pieces, 7.5 inches long, and 4 of the table leg caps. Again, you can find these on Amazon or order them to Home Depot. They are a little custom, but make the project way easier. You'll then grab 4 of your T-brackets, which is labeled as C on the plans. Plug those in just like so, and then you'll go ahead and grab part J. You'll need 2 of them, and then go ahead and connect them between the 2 T-fittings. 2 of your I pieces, which are 3.5 inches long, and then 2 of your K pieces, which are 8.5 inches long. Attach those, and then grab 4 of your right angle fittings, which is labeled as D on your plan. These should all be facing inward, as you're going to then grab 2 of your H pieces, which are 22.25, and plug them together just as you see here. So far, really simple, and now you have 2 of your racks and railings for your mini lumber cart. Before we move any farther, I want to attach some of the bottom structure together. So again, this is where you can grab a 4 foot by 4 foot piece of plywood from Home Depot. You don't have to get a 4 by 8, and you'll make some simple cuts. Sorry, I did not record myself doing that. This first larger piece, C, is 26 inches by 13 inches. Then you have 2 pieces B that you can see I'm attaching here. Those are also 13 long and 3.5 wide. These will go on the end, and I'm attaching this a little precariously with just 1 screw in the middle to start, and I'll tell you why I do that in a second. So do this on both ends, making sure they're flush on all corners, and then measure and make sure piece A, 13 inches by 4.5 inches, is directly in the center of the board. I'd recommend 2 screws in this board to start. Now go ahead and flip it over, and this part's pretty self-explanatory. Take your 1.25 inch screws and sink them into those table leg caps. This is why I only put 1 screw on the bottom to start, because these screws will be not only securing these bottom flanges, but also the 2 pieces of plywood. You can get really precise about where you want these, but really I just say 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch off of the corner. Do the same thing on both sides. Again, just making sure everything's square and equal. I'm gonna fast forward really quick even more as I do the other side, as it's the same process. Okay, so as you can see, we've made some progress, starting to look like a Home Depot lumber cart. This is the part where I'll say, I didn't show this, but these are all glued together. You don't have to, but I recommend it. You can pick up some PVC, cement, and secure all these really well. And you may ask why I haven't put on the casters yet, because we're gonna go paint this now, and that'd be a little more difficult with these on. I picked up 2 cans, 1 might be fine. I always seem to run out of spray paint, so we're gonna go paint this now in true Home Depot orange. Let me see, actually, not exact, but I think it'll pass. Okay. I'm gonna really fast forward this part as well, because if you don't know how to spray paint something, then maybe you shouldn't be making this cart in the first place. That was probably a little harsh, but nonetheless, this part's pretty self-explanatory. I will say, however, the PVC has a lot of barcode and writing on them, so multiple coats is definitely encouraged in this part. Also, use a bigger drop cloth than I did, because I got spray paint all over my driveway. Last piece to the puzzle is just attaching the casters. You technically can use a smaller screw for this since the boards are already secure, but 1.25 inch won't be any problem, assuming you don't hit the screws from the other side. Following the same design of a Home Depot cart, the outside 4 wheels are swivel casters, meaning they can swivel 360 degrees, while the center 2 casters are fixed. Simply secure all of these into place, and your DIY Home Depot mini lumber cart is complete. There we go. Would you look at that? Finished product. Is that not just the cutest little lumber cart you ever did see? This doesn't feel right though, on a table in my garage. I think we need to go to Home Depot. Well, there you go. I've been tested building a mini Home Depot lumber cart. Again, if you want the plans, they're in the description. Just comes with a small caveat of subscribing to the channel. And it's really the honor system. I'll never know. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate you watching. Until next time, see you later.